Christopher Walken's like a fucking god, okay? Like, if you walk into a church and people said, like, Jesus is special, you need to slap them in the face because they don't know who Christopher Walken is, alright? And, like, like, Christopher Walken is like this, okay? You jerk off and you see gold, and that's all Christopher Walken is. It's just nothing but pure gold. Besides his friend, Morgan Freeman, right? Who's, that's a whole nother subject. But
he's like the Jesus of that scenario.
Jesus has nothing on Christopher Walken, okay? And that moment just tells you right there that guy just had an orgasm because the name Walken was mentioned. Alright? Walken, he's like my fucking hero. Wherever I walk around, I think, what would Walken do, right? I occasionally look at my fake little Walken bracelet and I'm like, what would you do? And the t-shirt speaks to me, right? Because one of these days, I'm going to show up at Walken's house in Block Islands, right? And I'm going to be like, Walken, let me in! And I'll probably be arrested because he's going to say, who's that fat man with the long ponytail staring at me on my balcony right now? Because I'm enjoying my espresso. He's probably shat his pants. Pat him down, And of course, I probably would have shit my pants because at that point, I would be so afraid because I saw Walken that I wouldn't know what to do. But he's a magical man. He can be serious when he needs to be. But he can be fucking goofy as all shit. Like if you've ever seen that movie where he was a writer who was, abducted by aliens. All that time when he was a janitor for Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt! He stabbed people in the face with a soldering iron just because they looked at him the wrong way.
I think baby.
Well, that time when he was the king of New York. And he killed everybody that was bad, like gangsters and drug dealers. And, just fucking stupid people. Because he got out of jail. And that was his mission.
Times have changed.
You can't fuck with Walken. Because if you do, he'd probably kill you in his dreams. He's like Freddy Krueger. You can't even go to sleep because there's a good chance they're gonna suffer from a fever. And all you're gonna crave is more Walken. You're not even gonna crave cowbell. You're gonna be like, who is Walken? And why is he making me do this? I woke up yesterday with a boner because I said the name Walken, And I knew automatically that Christopher Walken was making me breakfast. And that's when I knew that I had infiltrated his house on Block Island. And he didn't have me arrested because he said, that fat man who shits his pants a lot is very interesting to me. And he loves my films, like The Deer Hunter and The King of New York, and that pool cue that's up against his titty. He loves that too, occasionally. If he's not stabbing Joe Dirt in the face with a soldering iron. Or Robin Williams, because he's just fucking weird. But he's still friends with Christopher Walken because you can't not be friends. Or else you have bad luck and rainbows will shit on you. If you've ever seen that happen, I have. Leprechauns are everywhere. And Christopher Walken defeats these fucking things, right? I've seen him stab Bob Saget once, and that was just fucking amazing. But you can't top that, right? Like Christopher Walken. If you're grocery shopping, this dude will just come out of nowhere and he will fucking steal your french fries and he will say, no one will believe you because I'm Walken and you're that fat man that shits his pants on YouTube. And I say, yes, Walken, you are my God. And then I kiss him on his knee, on his knees. Because I can't go any higher than that because he's Walken. And I need permission from Jesus, who doesn't exist. And unless you can cry unicorn tears, which are very hard to collect, you will never find a Walken on Block Island.